Hopefully you've seen the previous chapter, Managing Audio 1, and now you're ready for the second way of managing your audio. There are a lot of steps involved here, and I'm only going to show you the things that you need. Definitely see the chapters on the pool in Level 2 of this series to know every little detail. This way assumes, and I'm giving you lots of caution here, that every time you've made a project, you've made it in a new folder. I've seen many people make multiple projects in the same folder over and over and over, and it always leads to problems. The kind of problems you can't really fix. If you're afraid you might erase something, use the first way as described in the previous chapter and practice on the newly created folder and project. If you are a pro and feel very confident that you're not going to erase valuable files and that you have everything backed up, then go ahead. Ask Video accepts no responsibility for lost files due to Steinberg software, your computer, your own use of it, or from this instructional video. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Step 1. Go to the Preferences window. Now go to Audio under the Editing submenu and make sure that Open Options dialog is picked under On Import of Audio Files. We'll explain this in a second. Click OK. Step 2. Go to the pool under the Project menu and press the Import button. Go to the audio folder of the project you are working on and select every audio file in that folder. Now press Open. Make sure you check Copy Files to Working Directory. If you have multiple formats of audio in your project and you want to convert them all to a specific standard, then click this option here. Otherwise, check Please Don't Ask Again and click OK. This is the boring part. If you have hundreds of audio files, you are going to have to press Reuse if you're importing the same file. Again and again and again. If it's a new file that wasn't in your pool, it will just import it right into the project. And that's what we want. The reason you are doing this is because sometimes there are files that are left in the audio folder that may not be in Cubase's pool window. This means they're taking up space in your audio folder and you don't even know that they're there. What we're doing here is we're making sure that you get every audio file by doing this step. However, here's the scary part. If you've been really bad with file management, you may have files in this project that are supposed to be in other projects. Hence, you might delete them by accident. That's why you want to do it the first way that we showed you in the last chapter before moving on. Please, please, back up all of your songs, all of your audio files, please. This is my last time warning you. Step 3. Right-click on the audio folder and choose Prepare Archive. If you were asked to make edits permanent for archive, choose No. This step copies any external audio files into this project's audio folder. That's a good thing. Another way you can see if there are external audio files is to click this button up here. Remember this button? I told you to keep an eye on it. There it is, right at the bottom, all the information that we need. And if we didn't press this button, we wouldn't have seen it, so keep your eye on this button. Step 4. Right-click again on the audio folder and choose Remove Unused Media. Then choose Trash. You can see if the audio files are being used in the project under this column. Before you choose Remove Unused Media, you may see some audio files without a number beside them. These are the unused audio files. Step 5. Right-click on the trash and choose Empty Trash, and then choose Erase. Things should be erased. If a dialog box pops up saying, Error, some audio files were not deleted, then click OK, and then right-click again on the trash and choose Remove Unused Media. Then choose Remove from Pool. That will do it every time, but it looks like we didn't have to this time. Step 6. select all of your files under the audio folder. You can do this by shift-clicking, control-clicking, drag-clicking, any way you know how, but shift-clicking is the best just because of limited space to navigate here. Now choose Minimize File. Then right-click on the files, not the audio folder, and choose Minimize File. If it's grayed out, your files are already minimized. If you can select the option, press the Minimize button. Step 7. Save your project. You should now have a completely cleaned up project without any extra audio events or files, and with all your audio in one location. Practice these steps and read up in the manual on the rationale behind these steps. Don't forget to watch the chapters on the pool in Level 2 of this series, as we discuss all of these steps and the functions in greater detail. Time put in here will make all the difference later. Remember, when in doubt, use the first method of archiving that we showed you in the last chapter.